start with this premise. We were not competitive in the state of Alabama in November.
Not at all.
We were not.
Not at all.
How long before, not an individual candidate, I mean, we have two statewide candidates, or two statewide office holders who are Democrats, neither one of which is going to seek re-election. We've not only got to build our bench to the point where we have got viable candidates, but we've also got to rebuild the stadium. Now, how long do you think it's going to take before the state Democratic Party is competitive on a statewide basis?
Well, I think it depends on how hard all of us are willing to work. How much money are we willing to invest? How many sweat equity are we going to invest? I don't think that we will win either of those elections in 2 years. If you're depending on the party to pull us across the finish line, we will not win those in 2 years. People say we've got to build, and I believe we've got to build support systems around the county courthouses. We're going to lose races in county courthouses. One of my good friends, Howard Hall, who's been on the bench with me for years, a good judge. The day after the election, or the week after the election, he switched to the Republican Party. Now you go, how could he do that? Let me tell you how he did it. Let me tell you what the Republicans do. When you are a career public servant, like a judge, you've got to get so many years in before you are qualified to draw a judicial retirement at age 62 or 65. You don't make that, and you walk out of the courthouse with no pension, 50-something years old. How many years have you got left to rebuild a law practice? They're targeting those people, and they're saying, look, we can beat you. And what's going to happen? You're going to be kicked out of this courthouse, and you're not going to have a retirement. Now, what is a man with 3 children who's almost there but has to win one more time, what is he going to do? I can't ask him to stand on principle and lose your future. But that's what we've been demanding that they do, but we don't offer them any support to help them get there. We say, now, buck up, have courage, we're going to be down there. We print some flowers, drop them off at the Amico station, and drive off, and leave him on his own. Those have got to stop. So, Barry, to answer your question, we will go forward as quickly as all of us collectively are willing to do. If we all sit back and do our own, and y'all are doing it, if we could just replicate this over the Mountain Club all over the state, we would win one of the 2 elections in 2 years. I'm serious. It's remarkable. And for those of you that are willing, I want you to go with me to these other counties that are so disheartened and say, you can do it too. Because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take a guerrilla, door-to-door campaign to get these people back where they should be.
Okay, well, that's enough of the softball questions.